does the current Middle East crisis impact India's geopolitical interests, especially considering the IMEC corridor?
India Middle East Europe Economic Cooperation is a very major initiative which was aimed to not only make the trade more efficient, but to economically integrate India with the Middle East and Europe. Also to make supply chains more robust, bring in high-speed data connectivity into being, and also give a fillip to renewable energy initiatives that will have an impact on climate change. As you know, that there was supposed to be energy pipelines, there's supposed to be undersea electricity grid connection, and there was supposed to be high-speed data connectivity, which would have, of course, done away with all these threats to undersea cables that run through Red Sea and Arabian Sea. So it was an extremely major, very big initiative, and if it had to go through and implemented quickly, then India's trade and economic relationship with a large number of countries would have gone up. But that was not to be, of course. It stands delayed, obviously, because some of the countries like Saudi Arabia and UAE will not like to be seen as participating with Israel in this initiative. And Haifa port of Israel was an important transit point. So there is an impact over there. Having said that, the project is not dead. There are many critics, of course, like President Erdogan of Turkey criticized it right away because he thought that Turkey was left out, and thereafter he started talking about the development access through Iraq, the Great Fall port, and going through Baghdad and beyond, right up to Turkey. So he's talked about it, but I don't think any of those initiatives would be a major problem. It's also true that should IMEC be implemented, there will be an impact on the Suez Canal. There will be lesser number of, the Department of Shipping through Suez Canal will go down. But that's a long-term issue, and it's quite possible that overall trade, global trade might increase, and Suez Canal continues to carry that same kind of cargo, and this becomes an additional. So I think there is going to be an impact, but as far as India's relationship with the region is concerned, they are not going to be affected very adversely because of this. We initially, and the first instantaneous reaction was to show solidarity with Israel, and that is because of our deeply held belief that terrorism is not good for anybody, and terrorism cannot be, nothing can justify terrorism against innocent civilians. Since we have been victims of terrorism for many, many decades, it was absolutely natural and very, very, what Rush says, natural for us to condemn terrorism perpetrated by Hamas. But thereafter, we have made our position very clear. We believe in two-state solution. We want ceasefire immediately, and we want maximum amount of relief to be given to the people who have suffered the consequences of this conflict. So our position is very nuanced, and I think this nuanced position has been very well appreciated by everybody in the region and beyond. We have been very clear with regard to our position on the Ukrainian conflict. We have been very clear about our position with regard to the conflict in Gaza. Our voice is now heard because it's a voice of reason. It's based on solid logic, and I think we have been able to convey to the world that instead of being just preachers to the world, we are, whatever positions we are taking, they are not only in line with long-held Indian positions, but also they serve India's national interests, not only immediate but long-term interests.